I'm David, News Guy, here with NBC 5 Power News 5. Our first report tonight, scientists have discovered a new molecule called water. What is this water? Our story tonight starts now. When we mix up water, in the Earth's atmosphere there is always water flowing through it. We see it in rain, snow, glaciers, or even our vast oceans. But what exactly is water made of? The molecule of water is a Mickey Mouse head shaped formed of oxygen and hydrogen. The head is one oxygen atom that has a positive charge. The ears are made up of two hydrogen atoms with negative charges. The form of a covalent bond, meaning that the atoms are sharing electrons, keeping them together and happy. Over to you, Diane.
Thanks, David. I'm Diane, journalist here from NBC Power News 5. Water is also capable of changing physical states. It can take the form of a gas, making a free-forming and well-mixed vapor that moves around through the atmosphere. It can also turn into a liquid, where the molecules are much closer together and constantly bump into each other. Water can also freeze into a solid, and the molecules form tight, rigid structures in a locked pattern.
That's absolutely shocking, Diane. What we've also learned about this so-called water is that it can easily transfer through states through several processes. Evaporation is a process in which water molecules in the liquid state transfer into a gas state from its molecules moving super quickly, causing a state change. The compound can also subliminate from solid to a gas state. This occurs when a compound is in a certain temperature and pressure. If water is in a solid state, it can also melt into a liquid if the temperature is above 32 degrees Fahrenheit. When the temperature rises to above 32 degrees, the molecules increase movement and can no longer maintain the solid block structure they once had.
But that's not all we know about water, David, News Guy. Water also has the remarkable ability to freeze. During the freezing phase change, water transforms from a liquid to a solid. Once in the solid state, water molecules arrange themselves into an ordinary pattern. Each molecule is locked into a tight, rigid position. Finally, we also have condensation and deposition. During condensation, water changes from a gas to a liquid, where the particles are separated but slightly come together in a loose formation. Last, but certainly not least, we have deposition, during which water changes from a gas to a solid and particles are separated but come together in a tightly packed formation.
The scientists who discovered this so-called water also found that since water is in the atmosphere, it will cause latent heat, which is a flux of heat from the Earth's surface to the atmosphere that is associated with evaporation or transpiration of water at the surface, and subsequent condensation of water vapor in the troposphere. It is responsible for causing the weather phenomena we know as hurricanes or thunderstorms.
Thanks, David. And that is our story here at NBC Power News 5. Tune in tomorrow night as we ask ourselves, doggy raincoats, cute clothing, or menace to society? I'm Diane, journalist.
And I'm David, News Guy. Good night, America.